Hello and welcome to our presentation. I am Jack Doring. I am the team leader for Group 16, and this presentation is for Jay's Corner Restaurant. Jay's Corner contracted our team to develop a software system for their restaurant. The customer desired a software that would improve and coordinate their activities and services as well as track their restaurant's performance. The software we produce, Jay's Corner application, allows the user to place orders, monitor the seating availability, interact with the menu, and view the performance statistics and more. We also have a database system in place to store all the information for the restaurant that these systems rely on. Once you start the software, you will be greeted with the login screen. Each staff member will be given a PIN code, which they will enter into the login screen, and that will allow them access to the software. And once a staff member is done using the software, they can log out using the logout button in the upper right, which is present in all the screens. In order to navigate the system, we have a bar on the top of the screen that will be present across all the screens. It consists of 7 tabs, being the menu, order, table, personnel, inventory, performance, and logout buttons. You can press them and it will take you to the respective screen. If a non-manager is using the software, then they will not be able to access the manager-specific screens, such as the performance and personnel screen. And if a manager is using it, then they can access everything. Next up, we have the menu system, which has the restaurant's menu available digitally on the system. There is categories on the left-hand side where you can select, and if you select, for instance, entrees, it will show you all the restaurant's entrees. And here, waiters can press dishes that the restaurant has, and those dishes will be added to the order ticket. And they can also edit an order, so if a customer does not want a certain ingredient in their wrap, then you can remove that ingredient or add a side if they ordered a side. And then once the employee is done, they can submit the order, where the order will get sent to the order screen where cooks can fulfill that order. The table system shows the status for all the tables. It is color coded, so green means open, yellow means occupied, and red means dirty. Also here, you can select a table and place an order for that specific table. And when you select the place order button, it takes you to the menu screen, and you can add items for that order, as well as you can view the tab using the view tab button on the footer, and that will show you the tables tab. And we have the personnel system. This shows all the employees of the restaurant, their information, weekly hours, phone number, address, and you can easily add in new employees with the create button on the footer, as well as modify an employee's information with the modify button. And you can use the open tracker button to open the tracker, which you see on the right hand side, and this will show the employee's information as well as their activities that they are currently working on. The inventory system shows all of the restaurant's inventory. It shows the product quantity as well as the price of that item. You can search the inventory. So on the right hand side, we are searching for New York strip steak, and it pulls up, so we can easily find specific items we're looking for. You can update the inventory using the footer buttons. The performance system breaks down the restaurant's performance by sales, peak times, turnaround times, and dish prep time. To see those for breakdowns, you can use the left-hand bar to navigate to the different performance showings. So in this case, we have the sales here, which shows the sales of all the individual dishes. You can sort by the day, or just by the total week. So this one shows sold in past week. You can search for a specific dish or use the categories to sort the dishes by their category. So if I want to know specifically, appetizers, you can click that and it'll show you all the appetizers. And on the right hand side, we have the peak times, which is a bar graph. It's showing us our restaurant's peak times on, for instance, we have selected Thursday, but you can go individually by day. Now we're going to move to the live software presentation. In that presentation, we have a demo of the personnel, table, and menu systems. Welcome to the live software presentation. I am Jack Doring, the team leader, and in this presentation, we'll be looking at two demos. First demo we are looking at goes over the table screen and the menu screen. So to start off, we will sign in. In this case, I'm going to be signing in as a waiter. So we will input our PIN and then press enter to sign in. In this demo, I'm going to be placing an order for table B3. So I will select B3, and then I will select the place order button. They ordered a appetizer, so I'm going to select appetizer. They ordered the catfish bites, so I'm going to select that. And I am done with the appetizer, so I'm going to click close appetizer. Then I'm going to select entrees, and I'm going to select the Caribbean chicken and the grilled pork chops. I'm going to close that, close the entree screen. Now I'm going to add a side to the order. So I'm going to select side. In this case, customer ordered sweet potato fries, so I'm going to select that. And they ordered curly fries, so I will select that. Those will be added to the order ticket. Now I'm going to press close slides. Now I'm going to add some beverages to the order, so I'm going to select beverages. And the customer ordered 2 Cokes, so I'm going to add 2 Cokes to the order, and I'm done with the beverages, so I will select close beverages. Now I'm going to go back to the table screen to view that order I just placed. I still have B3 selected as outlined by this black box, so I can select View Tab, and I can see the tab that B3 currently has. I'm going to end with logging out. So I will click the logout button. I'll be prompted to make sure I do want to log out, and I do, so I'm going to click yes. And now I'm back to the sign-in screen. We're going to move on to the second demo, which showcases the personnel screen. So again, I'm going to sign in. This time I'm signing in as a manager. I'm greeted with the personnel screen. So these are all the employees we currently have on this demo. I'm going to create a new employee. So I'm going to press the create button, and an on-screen keyboard is going to pop up. And in this case, I added in Tim Pod as a cook. And I am done adding in his information, so I'm going to click save. As you can see, he's now here. But I made a mistake when I added him. I misspelled his name, so I'm going to select him. It's going to select this row. And now I can hit the modify button. And I edited his name to Timothy using the on-screen keyboard again. Hit save. Now it's saved. Now I'm going to select Timothy again, and I'm going to click the Open Tracker button to see what activities Timothy has been working on. So I'll press the Open Tracker. Tracker pops up. So here Timothy has been doing prep work for the salads and cutting and seasoning steaks. So I'm done looking at this, so I'm going to go back. Now I'm going to select a different employee. I'm going to select Anderson, who is a waiter at the restaurant. So I'm going to select him, and since he's a waiter, a new button appears, which is the tables button in the footer. So I'm going to hit the tables button. It's going to take me to the table screen. And here I can see the tables that Anderson is working. The tables that he's working is A1 and B3, both highlighted in blue. So I'm going to select B3 and see what the tab is for that table. I'm going to close that, and I'm going to go back to the personnel screen by hitting that cancel button. And now I'm going to just go to the table screen normally using the navigational bar. And here, since I am a manager, I have access to the modify layout button. So I'm going to press that button, and I'm going to press table B5 because I have a larger party, so I'm going to combine two tables to make space for that larger party. So I'm going to select B5, I'm going to select the combine button, and I'm going to press the table I want to combine with. So I'm going to move these two tables together, and this purple selector is now around these two tables to indicate that they are currently combined. Next, I'm going to add a seat to a table. So I will add a seat to table A6. So I will select A6, and I will click the add seat button, and a +1 has appeared to indicate that an extra seat has been added to A6. And that concludes our demo. So as with the last demo, you can log out using the logout button once you are done using the system. And that will conclude the live software presentation.